Happy Wednesday, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is Sway to the 99, and of course, if you follow me, you know that at Wednesdays we do our cooking video, and I'm very excited because today's cooking video is or has been requested by Flo, a loyal subscriber, somebody who always comments, and very kind person, very sweet. So thank you so much. I'm really excited to be making this veggie meatloaf for you today. Fair warning, I have never done one before. However, I have looked at a couple of recipes, and I think overall it's pretty simple. So, of course, knowing me, I will make it kind of my own. I will sort of take from various recipes and, kind of make it my own recipes. So, I think that's kind of what, cooking is really about, is finding something that, that's out there and making it your own and making it to your taste. So, yeah, I'm really excited. So, we're going to dive right into it right now. And I won't go into detail with all of the different ingredients or measurements. Rather, I will just try to show you all of them together. And then in the description, I will just kind of list out all the different measurements. So, and quick thing before we jump in, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do hit that subscribe button, as I do post videos every Wednesday and Saturday. Wednesdays are cooking videos and Saturdays are store walkthroughs, what's in my cart, and product reviews. So, all right, let's get started. Alright, so starting with the main ingredients, we're going to be using Morningstar as our meat, and I'm going to be adding some mashed potatoes on the side. So we're going to be using the Oprah Oh That's Good mashed potatoes with the cauliflower and potato. And that stuff is so good. I always buy it every time I see it. Some parchment paper. The recipe's called to kind of grease up the pan, so I figured, you know what, let's not do that, at least for me. And yeah. Alright, so our breadcrumbs, our sweet peppers. It does call for bell peppers, but I'm sure you can use either. 1 egg, some garlic. I'm going to use some portobello mushrooms, onion, and all of our different spices, and of course the barbecue to top it off. And again, I will be mentioning or listing all the ingredients below and all the measurements, so you don't have to try to write everything down, but this should be a pretty simple recipe. Alright guys, so while we wait for the oven to heat up, we're going to throw our veggies into the frying pan for a couple of minutes and just saute them, and you really get those flavors out. And then we're going to mix the Morningstar as well as the egg and combine everything in together. So yeah, I'm excited. It's starting to come together. So alright, let's get these veggies into the frying pan and let's keep going. And I don't know about you guys, but I like to keep my veggies a little chunky. I don't like them to be too small, so I still like them to have a little bit of shape. So I just throw in the garlic and onion and 1 mushroom and little pepper snuck in, but that's okay. So we're just gonna saute these for a couple of minutes. Again, really just want to get the flavor out. If you guys have any ideas of things you want me to try, definitely let me know. Comment below. Happy to try a new dish. And as you see, we're definitely trying a viewer recommendation. So yeah. And then lastly, I'm just gonna throw in the mushrooms, and that should be it. And again, we're gonna combine everything once the pan is ready, or I'm sorry, the oven is ready. So we're just going to stir this up for a couple of more minutes, and we'll be right back. Alright, so now that our veggies are pretty much done, we're just going to throw them into a mixing bowl. They smell really good as they are. And now that I'm thinking about it, I should have rather diced them up a little bit smaller, but I guess we'll just see how they come out. So now we're going to add the egg, which will kind of help bind everything together. And lastly, our Morningstar. If I can get the bag to open. go. All right. So I'm using the entire bag. And yes, I did find this at the 99-cent only store. So if you do see it, or when they do come back in stores, I would definitely grab it. Ooh, looks like the oven's ready. So we're going to want to just kind of mix everything together, making sure that all the veggies are kind of all combined in with the Morningstar. And some recipes say, you know, you can use your hands. For this, I'm definitely going to use a spoon just because the veggies just came out of the fryer, or the pan rather. So I don't want to burn myself. So always, you know, just, you know, be cautious when cooking. You don't want to burn yourself. So, all right, we're just going to continue to give this a quick stir, and then once it's ready, I will bring you guys back. So one ingredient that you definitely want to add at this point is the barbecue sauce. So you want to add just a little bit, not too much, just to give it some flavor. And then we're going to add more at the very end. So again, just going to mix everything together. Want to make sure that everything gets coated. And again, you don't have to put a lot right now because we are going to be adding more at the end, just to make sure it's nice and coated and nice and flavorful. So I don't know if you guys can see, but it smells really good, guys. I'm really excited to try this. So all right, let's finish up and then we'll pop it into the oven. All right, so just wanted to give you a quick close-up of what it looks like now. Again, I put it in the parchment paper, and I think that will definitely make it easier to take out. And I did add a little bit more barbecue at the top, and I'm just going to leave that as is. I'm not going to, you know, kind of spread it out. I'll let it just sort of simmer on its own. So that's what it looks like right now, and let's pop it in the oven. So we're gonna leave it in here for about 20 minutes, and then let's see how it looks, and then we'll finish it up. All right, guys. So I've let it warm. Obviously, heated up rather, and I let it sit for a couple of moments, and then I just coated it fully with some barbecue sauce. I am. I'm seriously amazed. I'm so excited, guys. I can't wait to try this. It looks amazing. The only thing is that it feels a little bit mushy, so it may fall apart a little bit once I've kind of cut into it. But right now it still has its shape. And as you can see, I've doused it in barbecue sauce, and oh my God, I don't know what it tastes like yet, but it smells amazing. So let me plate it, and then we'll be right back. Alright, guys, so this is the final product. I don't know if you can see. Actually, yeah, I think you should be able to see now. So I've added the okra mashed potatoes, and I've kind of scooped out or cut out 2 slices. This one didn't necessarily keep the shape as well, but this one did. So I think next time I probably would add a lot more breadcrumbs and maybe 2 eggs. The recipe that I used called for 1 egg, but I think just seeing how it came out, I mean, it smells delicious. So, but I think it's just a matter of wanting to keep the shape. But yeah, so that's kind of what it looks like. So let's give it a quick taste and wrap up the video. All right, so we're gonna give it a quick taste and see how it came out. And again, I think next time I will add a little bit more breadcrumbs, so it has more of that shape, but it smells amazing. Mmm. Wow. Very juicy. Alright, guys, so that was today's cooking video. Flo, thank you so much for the recommendation. I'm really enjoying the meal. I'm going to finish scarfing it down as soon as I wrap up the video. So again, if you do have an idea of a meal that you want me to try, definitely let me know. As you can see, I did Flo's recommendation, and the week before I did Jordana's. So if you have an idea that you'd like me to try and you want to see on camera or see how someone else does it, let me know. Happy to do it. So thank you again so much for tuning in. I really appreciate everyone watching every single week. Again, all the items that you saw in my video, for the exception of some of the spices, were found at the 99-cent only store. But again, this is not necessarily only for 99-cent store items. This is more just to give you an idea of healthy items that you can make using what's in your pantry or what's in your fridge. Alright guys, so I think that wraps up today's video. I'm really excited to be eating these, to be eating this meatloaf. It came out really well, or really good rather. I'm excited, so thank you so much, Flo, for the recommendation. I really appreciate it. And again, if you do have an idea that you would like me to try or a recipe, definitely let me know. As you can see, I've already done 2, so Jordana's and now Flo's. So again, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I can't wait to finish that meatloaf. The only thing I probably would say is next time I'll probably add a little bit more breadcrumbs just to keep the shape a little bit more consistent. But overall, the taste is amazing, and it was pretty easy to make. I think the longest part really was just the oven, or the time in the oven, but overall I was really happy with the result. So again, I really appreciate you tuning in, and don't forget, if you are not yet subscribed, please do hit the subscribe button, as I post videos every Wednesday and Saturday. And I am also part of the 99 Shopaholics group, so if you are not yet joined, I will link them below, and they are on Facebook, so they are the 99-cent only stores go-to fan page. So alright guys, so I think that wraps up today's video. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Let me know what you think, and again, if you have any ideas, comment below. And I think that's it. Alright guys, so have a good one, be blessed, and don't forget to do the 99.